Hello and welcome. I am Matt Taylor and this is my variety channel. Today I have another cryptocurrency video for you and I'm going to be talking about the cryptocurrency market. The last day and a half has been crazy. The market's been tumbling. Stocks have been going down as well. So I'm going to touch on some reasons why that is happening. Not all the reasons, it's impossible to say every single reason, but these are some of the main reasons while that is happening. And also, it's not anything new. The crypto market is still very volatile and it's very dependent on different news going on in the market, more so than even stocks. So there's a lot of things that can set it off bad and good. If you're new to cryptocurrency, there's a phrase or an acronym called FUD, FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So that can be cast when certain news is in the market. Before the news is even validated or before the news even had a chance to actually take place, of course, but that's just kind of how investing works. Fear and emotions go both ways. Excitement for buying and going up, particular news like let's say Coinbase being listed on the stock exchange, or other news that would cause it to go down. And so I'm going to just cover some of that here. And once again, this is my variety channel. My main channel is In the Kitchen with Matt, where I do a lot of cooking, recipes and things of that nature. So check that out if you like food. Now on to the topic at hand, the cryptocurrency market. If we look over here on CoinMarketCap, look at all the red, the 7-day red, all this 7-day percentage down. So Bitcoin down 17%, almost 18%, Ethereum down 6%, Binance Coin 4%, Tether, XRP. So you can see that there's just all red, 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 red. A few green, Solana is doing okay. For 24 hours, looks like Dogecoin is back up a bit, 15%. You'll also notice that Bitcoin has taken a larger dip than the altcoins. That happens on occasion as well. If you look up here, the BTC percentage is going down and down. Before, just recently, it was up over 60%. And that's actually a good sign for altcoins. More and more investors going into altcoins and not just Bitcoin. But why is the market going down the past day and a half? What news could be so bad that it would cause that market? Well, there's a variety of things going on. Let's take a look. This is the main reason that people say is the reason for the downturn. Is this article, it talks about capital gains tax prompts crypto investor backlash. If you're not sure what that is, so President Biden has put forth a plan to almost double the capital gains tax. So markets crashed on news that Biden could nearly double tax rates for wealthy investors. There are some people that say this is crying wolf, and it may be because that hasn't happened yet. The tax hasn't been raised yet. And there's others that say, yeah, this is pretty bad for the market in general. If that does happen, it's definitely bad for the big boy investors in Bitcoin and other crypto. And so what they are doing is they're selling now to take advantage of the current tax rate, if that makes sense. If you know now that you're only going to be taxed 20% on your capital gains, but then if the tax takes place for, let's say, next year, for 2022, and you're going to pay almost double, then I could see why people would want to withdraw right now. So here's some key takeaways. The report suggests that the Biden administration could double the capital gains tax from 20% to 39.6% for large investors. The news caused stock markets and crypto markets to lose value, though the tax will not affect most crypto investors. It could be detrimental to the crypto industry in a broader sense. The news has also attracted discussion on social media as users criticize the plan or argue that the fears are overblown. probably a lot of arguments for the fears of being overblown is it doesn't affect a majority of investors. The majority of investors in crypto aren't making millions. They're not even going to be making $1 million on their investment. But those big investors, they play a key role in the overall landscape of cryptocurrency investing. We need those big investors to come in. We need the Teslas. We need the Dallas Mavericks, things like that to come in, the Elon Musks and the Mark Cubans to be investing, because that helps to solidify the marketplace. It helps to solidify that cryptocurrency isn't a joke. It's here to stay. And also it helps it to be a reality that you can pay for things with crypto. You can buy way more things with Bitcoin, which is kind of the goal of the cryptocurrency market, is to take away the power of the dollar, take away the power of the fiat currency. Anyway, so that's one reason. And let's go over to another reason. Now, this is probably a smaller reason. It may not have that much of an effect, but it's something to be aware of. Anytime something like this happens, especially in a big market, South Korea is a really big market for crypto. This report came out. South Korea's top financial regulator suggests all crypto exchanges could be shut down. Now, when he says that, he's talking about South Korea. He's not referring to like Coinbase or Gemini or Binance.us. He's talking about the exchanges in South Korea. The head of South Korea's chief financial services regulator said no crypto exchange had applied for its VASP license. And that is the virtual asset service provider application. There are an estimated 200 cryptocurrency exchanges in the country. But if the current situation continues, then all of them could be shut down. Now, for South Korean investors, that could cause some concern, and they could pull out some money right now, or at least go to a different exchange. I'm not certain how the law works there in South Korea, if they are able to open an account on Coinbase, like US-based exchanges, things like that. But that can cause a little bit of concern. Probably doesn't have a huge effect overall for the huge market, but that's something that some investors could be leery about. Let's go over to this article on Cointelegraph.com. Pros say Bitcoin's very healthy correction builds ground for more stable growth. So there's a lot of investors that say, it's not a bad thing when the market goes down. It creates lower entry points for new investors. It allows current investors to pick up more coins at a cheaper rate. And so it's not always a bad thing. And that's something we've seen. I've been in the crypto space since the end of 2017. And these types of dips, they're nothing new. For those of you who have been around that long, Bitcoin's original all-time high was just shy of 20,000. And then it went all the way down to 4,000, somewhere around there. And then it's over the years, it's gone up to 60, 65,000, something like that. So it's nothing new. There's a lot of news in the market that can affect the markets. And so that's a few of the things. And then I'll scroll down and we'll give highlight some more of the reasons why the market could have gone down the way it has. A variety of factors have been identified as being the cause of the drop in price, including an overcrowded futures market and heavy selling activity from small to medium-sized whales. Aside from the activity of whales in the crypto market, the most impactful development was a proposal from the administration of the United States President Joe Biden to raise the capital gains tax for individuals making more than $1 million per year. That is rough. If that actually happens, that is rough for bigger investors. And it's almost like, why should I invest? I would only go up to say 900,000. Why would I want to go past that? Because you wind up getting less of your money. And so we'll see if that happens. It's not likely to take place. There would be huge opposition from the other side, I think, and even some within the Democratic Party. definitely a big opposition, I think, from the Republican Party. I'm not here to debate politics. I'll leave that up to you. I don't want to debate politics here on my channel. It's not a political channel. But that's one of the reasons why the market has crashed. One of the main reasons, probably the biggest reason. So there you go. Am I concerned? I'm personally am not concerned. I lived through this for several years now. And so I'm not concerned when there's big dips because that allows other people to come in at a cheaper price. But if you're in it for like every single day trading, it can cause some heartache for you. I'm not. I'm more long-term holder. And so just keep that in mind. If you're new to crypto, it's nothing new to have things like this happen. And also just be aware that none of this has taken place yet. The tax rate has not changed. Most likely the tax rate will go up some, probably not up to 40. People say that most likely it'll probably be more of like, from 20 to like 25, maybe 29, something like that. But anyway, so there you go. Hope you enjoyed this crypto news video on why the markets are crashing. And I personally am not afraid, but there we go. I'm Matt Taylor. This is my variety channel. Until next time, happy trading, everyone. Take care.